Hey and welcome to Gotta Go Orlando, and in today's video I'm going to give you my true and honest thoughts about the up and coming new theme park opening here in Orlando in 2025. And you know it, it's Epic Universe, and it's going to be my truthful thoughts about what's to come when the park opens, with positives and negatives. And unfortunately some things are not going to be pretty, so let's start, and as always let's talk theme park. Comment down below. So let's start off with one of my favourites about theme parks, and that's theming. What is truly remarkable is the art of theming in Epic Universe's design. It's not just good, it's extraordinary. Every corner, every detail is meticulously crafted to offer an immersive experience that takes you on a journey beyond the imagination, stepping into vibrant lands, each woven with rich storytelling that invites you to explore and discover. This isn't just a theme park, it's a universe where every visit will feel like an adventure. For me personally, theming is not merely an element, it's the heartbeat of an unforgettable experience. This passion for immersive storytelling is one of the main reasons why I chose to call Orlando home. All 5 areas of Epic Universe are stunningly themed. Celestial Park with its green space and moving waters, Dark Universe with its fire effects and the central focal point, the manor. How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk is beautifully colourful, vibrant and really inviting, the same as Super Nintendo World and Donkey Kong. And stepping right into Paris with Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. Get ready to dive into a world where fantasy becomes reality. Every moment is a story waiting to unfold. I have to admit, I feel a bit let down when it comes to the theming of the hotels. I personally envisioned a seamless continuation of the storytelling that extends far beyond the theme park. I just feel the rooms and public areas strike me as sleek and modern, and lack the immersive detail we all crave and have seen inside the actual park. Take Universal Stellar Nova Resort and Universal Terra Luna Resort. They're both almost identical. When you compare it to the classic Universal Orlando Resort hotels, you can sense a richer narrative. Take Cabana Bay for instance, which transports you back in time to the vibrant retro 50s and 60s vibe, which is in the value inns and suites category. Then we have the Portofino Bay Resort, which wraps you in the charm of Italy, complete with picturesque harbour and secret courtyards that invites you to lose yourself in. For me, the only standout gem out of all 3 new hotels is Bar Helios, the dazzling rooftop lounge at the top of Universal Helios Grand Hotel. It truly captivates with its breathtaking panoramic views of vibrant Orlando and the thrilling landscape of Epic Universe below. But I personally yearn more depth in the hotel experience. This hotel has a slight Mediterranean feel to it. The level of immersion in the theme park is what I want to see from Epic's hotel offerings. Right now they feel a bit cold and sterile, too focused on sleekness rather than crafting an experience that sparks the imagination. Epic Universe is set to redefine thrills with cutting-edge technology woven into every corner of the park, from its dazzling shows and performances to its immersive rides, exquisite dining experiences, and even the brand new interactive ones. One of the key things that's going to be built into this park is facial recognition for park access, and also the security aspect, such as theft and tracking problem guests. But I'm also sure this is so that they can control guests and section off parts of the park and rent out to the convention crowds, as the Orange County Convention Center is just located down the road. Yes, I do feel that lands will be closed off for the evenings, hence why each land will have a portal and an exit with staffing booths and facial recognition systems in place. Imagine wandering through the park as drone dragons soar overhead, majestic and alive in the sky. Picture shimmering waters cascading through Celestial Park, effortlessly blending beauty and adventure. feel the magic of How to Train Your Dragon as movement and sound envelops you in an unforgettable experience. And let's not forget the mysterious dark universe fire effects reminiscent of the breathtaking moment in Diagon Alley at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Epic Universe is going to be a game changer in the theme park industry and changing the future of how theme parks will be designed moving forwards. I'll dive into the attractions later on, but I can't help feel intrigued by some of the choices being made. Now, I appreciate some differing opinions on this, but here is my take. Universal played it a bit too safe. Where is the massively themed Velocicoaster or Hulk of the park? Epic Universe feels very much like a family park with its current configuration of attractions, and most of the attractions cater to this demographic. Out of the 11 thrilling experiences, only 2, possibly 3, truly resonate with a teen to adult market. Let's talk about Stardust Racers. I've got to admit, the name doesn't do it for me. Even the original name didn't do it for me. And I know you're going to say this is the Velocicoaster of the park, but it is just one coaster, which is aimed more to the big thrills. Unlike Islands of Adventure with its list of coasters, water rides and dark rides, there's just more of a big thrill attraction lineup at Islands of Adventure. On the flip side, I'm generally excited about Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment. This attraction definitely has my curiosity piqued, and of course Battle of the Ministry of Magic, which promises to deliver epic moments and be a world-class dark ride. Overall, I hope to see more attractions that cater to an older audience in the future when Phase 2 of Epic Universe starts, which I'm led to believe will start shortly after Epic opens in 2025. So let's talk IP. I'm generally thrilled about the IP integration at Epic Universe, even though it leans towards a younger audience. My only wish is, out of the 5 lands, Dark Universe was more dedicated to an older market, with more thrilling attractions. I really hope Monsters Unchained lives up to its scary marketing, which, let's face it, has to be better than some of the hype around Alton Towers 13. The Ministry of Magic looks like a blast, and I have full confidence that the land will be absolutely stunning, with its charming streets, intriguing alleys, delightful shops, fantastic dining and captivating show and entertainment. With this franchise, Universal Orlando is bound to deliver. Moving on to Super Nintendo World. It's quite similar to what we've seen in Universal Studios Japan and California. Still amazing, immersive and interactive, especially with the wristbands. Let's hope them straps get a much needed redesign, as they really need it, as they do seem to be chunky and quite uncomfortable. I'm particularly excited about How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. On paper, it looks like a vibrant and enjoyable land with 3 attractions to explore. Meanwhile, Celestial Park is a fantastic concept, bringing the park back into theme park. Yes, it might be a bit cheesy, but it's stunning with its waterfalls that create breathtaking backdrops, perfect for capturing those Instagram-worthy photos. I just don't know if it'll feel a bit repetitive, having to head into the central hub each time you want to change land. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen a wedding pavilion yet. Perhaps it's just hiding from us, or maybe this is something that's going to be added in Phase 2. This area promises to be an excellent spot to unwind, relax, dine, shop and serve as a great meeting place after a day of exhilarating rides. Another thing that is missing, what I'm surprised hasn't been added into this theme park project, is a form of transportation network. A way to travel from each land, or just to take a relaxing ride right around the full Epic Universe. I'm sure this would reduce congestion in the theme park's footways. Universal has a fantastic reputation for offering exceptional dining options. I mean, they have the world's best theme park restaurant, and you'll find great dining options across all 3 theme parks, City Walk and Epic Universe. Epic Universe offering at least 12 unique locations to choose from. Guests can enjoy everything from casual quick serve meals to immersive sit-down experiences. Take the Burning Blade Tavern, for example, which is a sit-down and a quick serve restaurant. Here, while savouring mouth-watering menus of burgers, wings, bratwurst, pretzels and specialty drinks, you'll be entertained with thrilling tales of the infamous hounds, the boastful hunters from Darkmoor, and all of this takes place amid the impressive display of monster heads proudly showcased as their trophies. Then there's Mead Hall, the vibrant heart of Burke, and the village main gathering spot. Here you can feast like a true Viking, enjoy a hearty selection of meats, fish and sandwiches, paired with a delightful array of meads and ciders. And I'm really looking forward to experiencing these dining options, especially that they're going to be wrapped in the immersive storytelling of each land. And if you're not for waiting and having a sit down dining experience because you just want to get in line for them attractions, you can just grab and go at the Oak and Star Tavern or the Pizza Moon, just to name 2. And this is just a taste of what's to come. Get ready to be spoiled for choice. One of the aspects of Epic Universe I'm most excited about is the level of interactivity between the lands and the guests. Universal has truly excelled in this area in the past. Just look at Harry Potter and its 2 lands where you can use and interact with wands to enhance the storytelling and engage with various elements such as fountains, animatronics and much more. It's a point I often bring up. Disney seem to have missed out on this opportunity in areas like Galaxy's Edge, Pandora and Toy Story Land. Epic Universe is poised to deliver a fantastic array of character meet and greets that will keep everyone entertained, from Dark Universe to How to Train Your Dragon and Super Nintendo World, plus Ministry of Magic. It's shaping up to be a vibrant and immersive experience, and I can't wait to see how it all comes together. Once and finally the opening date is announced, I'm expecting tickets to sell out quickly. I'm already hearing plans from people who are opting to wait a year to visit because it's going to be absolutely packed. It has been kind of rumoured that if you was buying a multi-park ticket, you was only going to be able to visit Epic Universe for 1 day. And we have heard that some people are planning to buy a single day ticket multiple times, which is going to be really costly. But when Epic Universe opens in 2025, we have heard that you're only going to be able to buy a multi-park ticket with a 3-day minimum. One of them days will be Epic Universe, and it's a lot to cram in 1 day. But for now, we just have to wait for more information to be released in regards to ticket sales. I just really hope they implement a similar system to Volcano Bay, where you can tappy tap to reserve a time slot for the attractions. For sure, this approach would not only enhance your chance of enjoying the rides, but also help you manage the time throughout your park visit. Let's be real, it's very clear that one visit won't be enough to experience everything that Epic Universe has to offer. Now let's discuss the rides. This is where I believe some missteps have occurred. Now we're going to explore each of the 5 lands, starting off with Celestial Park. Here you'll find the Constellation Carousel, which is the central focal point of the park and offers you a unique twist. This attraction moves in a figure of 8 pattern instead of the typical circular motion, and what truly sets this attraction apart is the enchanting theming and selection of creatures you'll be riding. Plus, the detailed canopy will provide excellent shade on those hot park days, making it the perfect, comfortable escape. Up next is Stardust Racers, a thrilling, dueling 133-foot tall, multi-launch roller coaster that reaches speeds of 62 miles per hour, manufactured by Mack Rides. For thrill seekers, this could be one of the standout experiences in Epic Universe. Mack Rides is known for crafting exceptionally smooth coasters with unique elements, and I'm eager to see how the two launches perform, as in past models I found the launches to build up gradually to their max speeds, which feels a lot less forceful than say an Intamin launch. So I'm hoping with Stardust Races, them launches are going to be a bit more intense. The top hat and celestial elements promise to be breathtaking, and the fact that this is a dueling coaster gives you two roller coasters in a single attraction is a real bonus for me. Next, let's delve into the thrilling land of Dark Universe, which features two key attractions. The first is the Curse of the Werewolf, another exciting launch coaster from Mack Rides. Unfortunately, I was quite disappointed to hear the details about this one. Many of us were hoping that this attraction would be an extreme spinner, similar to Time Traveller at Silver Dollar City, but instead we're getting the family orientated version in a section of the park that is dedicated to monsters and horror. I believe an intense attraction would have hit the mark perfectly, and all I can really say is let's keep our fingers crossed that Universal will eventually deliver something electrifying in this land. And as for an extreme spinner, let's keep our fingers crossed that the rumours come true and Universal Studios will be getting one soon. The second attraction is Monsters Unchained: The Frankenstein Experiment. Feels like a safer play for Universal. This dark ride draws inspiration from the previous successes of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Islands of Adventure, using a Kuka arm system, though it's a more modern take on its predecessor. The combination of special effects and the horror theme promises to create an incredible experience. And one thing we do know about this attraction is it's a people eater, an attraction where the line is just continuously moving. So while I'm eager to see what Dark Universe has to offer, I'm hoping for more intensity across the board. Maybe this will be something that will be added in Phase 2. Now we're heading over to How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, which is featuring 3 attractions. The first one was a bit of a surprise for me. The Dragon Racers, a pair of Gerstlauer Skyfly rides. While this ride is a nice addition, especially for a smaller park, it doesn't have the highest throughput. In fact, I remember encountering a similar ride at our previous home park back in the UK, Pleasure Beach Resort. While it was a fun addition, we found it could only handle 360 people approximately per hour, just 12 riders per cycle, which means at Epic Universe we're looking at 720 people per hour for both rides combined. If ran on a decent cycle, this could lead to some significant wait times, especially if we're considering the potential capacity of up to 45,000 guests in the park on one day, based on figures of what Universal Islands of Adventures can hold. Even with 2 rides, I can foresee similar crowd management rules as seen with the Paragon Flyers at Islands of Adventure to keep the wait times in check. So while I'm excited about the experience, I really hope that they have plans in place to manage those lines efficiently. Get ready to make a splash with the Friar Drill, an exciting water-based ride from Mack Rides that promises to soak you as you navigate a thrilling course shooting targets with water soakers. Reminiscent of Alton Towers battle galleons, I must say I'm a bit surprised this is the only water ride in the park. It seems Universal aim to introduce something completely different from what's found in Islands of Adventure, and I'm really surprised that there isn't any other water-based attractions, especially based on the Orlando Heat. A classic soaking dark ride would have been a fantastic addition. The next attraction in this land is Hiccup's Wing Gliders, a family-friendly multi-launch roller coaster from Intamin. This attraction will feature captivating animatronics and exhilarating splashdown moments. It bears some resemblance to Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure, with its immersive, show-like elements, but it's definitely designed with families in mind, and with a layout very similar to Penguin Trek at SeaWorld Orlando. Expect a fun, family-friendly coaster experience complete with thrilling pops of airtime, awesome theming elements, and some exciting head choppers. Next, let's venture into the enchanting world of Harry Potter, focusing on its sole ride attraction, the Ministry of Magic. I'm really hoping this ride steps away from the same scoop system seen on Spider-Man. While I truly love Spider-Man and I wasn't a fan of Transformers, and honestly, do we really need a third iteration of the ride in Universal Orlando Epic Universe? What I would truly love to see is a modern twist on something like the Tower of Terror. Think exhilarating free falls, authentic set pieces, and the less screens the better. I would be disappointed to see another motion-based tracked ride system unless they find a way to merge both systems. Imagine a simulator that incorporates thrilling ride elements alongside real immersive environments. Now this would be something special. The exciting news is that the imagery released for this attraction hints at a lift style experience that feels reminiscent of Tower of Terror. Let's keep our fingers crossed for a truly captivating adventure that transports us right into the magic with them Tower of Terror free falls. Now let's dive right into the grand finale, Super Nintendo World. We have had a glimpse of what's coming, particularly with the two major attractions, so I won't bore you with too many details. First up is Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. It looks fantastic, but I have to admit I'm not completely sold on the augmented reality aspect. It's just my personal take. Then you have Yoshi's Adventure, which feels like a whimsical mini version of the People Mover or the monorail, gently guiding you around Super Nintendo Land with some automated elements. Honestly, I can see many of us just kicking back and enjoying the view after a day of thrilling adventures, including myself. But let's get to what we're all eagerly anticipating, Minecart Madness. This ride embodies everything I want for Epic Universe. Unique, groundbreaking, and massively fun. Sure, there's a version in Universal Japan, but let's be real, not everyone is going to make that trip. Having this incredible coaster right in our backyard is nothing short of amazing. I'm beyond excited to experience this ride and explore Donkey Kong Mini Land. It's going to be an adventure like no other, and I can't wait to ride. I mean, we've all wanted to ride a roller coaster that leaves a track, right? As time ticks closer to Epic Universe opening, I can't help wonder, will it hit the mark? Or have they missed some opportunities? There's so much I'm excited to experience, but I'm also curious about how the attractions will unfold and how they will handle the high footfall of a park that could potentially take up to 45,000 guests per day. It's clear that they're already testing outdoor experiences to ensure everything runs smoothly. Let's avoid situations like Hyperia or Top Thrill 2. One thing is for certain, we don't want clones of what's already in Universal's other parks. A repeat of Kong and Fast and the Furious or Spider-Man and Transformers is not what we're looking for. We crave fresh, unique and thrilling experiences that leave us breathless. As of now, we're still waiting on the official opening date and pricing details, but I'm optimistic we'll hear something real soon. Maybe even a delightful surprise this holiday season. Could there be a pay-per-land option? What will the pricing look like compared to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios? It's all so intriguing, especially with each land featuring its own entrance and exit, with team member points and facial recognition. Plus, with the introduction of Dark Universe, a land based around classic monsters, could we see a new home for Halloween Horror Nights or a new addition to HHN? Maybe Universal will step into the family market of Halloween, challenging Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And will Universal Studios itself undergo a transformation once Epic Universe opens? We certainly hope so. Studios really needs to be looked at and brought up to date with its offerings. Some areas are lacking what Islands of Adventure and Volcano Bay have in theming and attractions. We want a proper Studios park back. E.T., Jaws, Twister, Earthquake, Kong, Back to the Future, bring them back. And I'm going to finish on this controversial statement. I like my big thrill attractions, and at present there's only 3 attractions in the Epic Universe I'm like, wow, I really want to ride. So if I'm buying a ticket for big thrill attractions, I'm still going to go to Islands of Adventure, SeaWorld Orlando and Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Hopefully Epic Universe will bring some bigger thrill attractions in the future when they do their next phase. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for joining me. What are your thoughts and opinions about Epic Universe? Comment down below, as we'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Please don't forget to smash subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell and share with your friends and family, as this really helps the channel grow. Want even more Orlando, Florida updates? Don't forget to check out our website that covers everything that's happening here in Orlando, Florida. GottaGoOrlando.com. Now get out there and go and make some memories. And all I can say right now is TikTok. Gotta go Orlando, guys. And don't forget about these 2 videos right here.